Hi beauties. Hello everybody, male and female bodies alike. I did a post about women being kingmakers or destroyers of men, and it's been getting a little bit of reception on different platforms. So I wanted to speak into this a lot more because this is a topic I'm fucking passionate about. And I feel like I've probably been holding back. Those of you who know me would probably agree. You know, this is really, really deep work. And what I believe is a conversation that needs to be had is more women stepping up and owning the part of us that thinks that we are better than men. We are not better than men, ladies. If there's a small part of you that thinks you're better than him, you can never be in deep devotional reverence to him as God, as the divine masculine, as the representative of the divine masculine in the body of the person you choose to be in relationship with. And so when we talk about being in devotion, devotion's not just making the bed or preparing someone's meals. For me, devotion is heart-wrenching surrender. It is being willing to get down on your knees for him because you trust him that much. Not because he's perfect. He's a mortal man. But the thing is, the journey that I've been on in this space for a good 10 years that's led me to here is the understanding that until we as women get off our fucking high horses, we cannot be in sacred union with a man, and men should not be putting up with this. And so many men I know want to be in healthy relationship with a woman. They want to be in sacred partnership. And yet they're not claiming their kingliness, their sovereignty, their power. And so I want to say to the men, please stop doing that. We really need you to hold ground. I have done a few little shares on this before. We need you to say no. We need you to push back. But ladies, we have our own peace in this. It's not all on him. We need to stop interfering with the strength, the knowing, the vision, the sight that a man has. And I'm talking a man who's healthy, who's embodied, who's integrated his light and his dark, his masculine and his feminine. These are advanced concepts which I go into deeper in my programs, but hopefully you have a sense of what I'm talking about. This is not someone who's wounded and triggered and unhealthy and abusive. So if you want to be in relationship with a man like that, you need to be his reciprocal. And he's not going to want to be in relationship with a woman who's abusive, who undermines him. And the thing is, ladies, this stuff is subtle. You know, I did it. I did it in my relationship, my longest relationship, for a long time. And if I did it now, it would be a very different relationship. If we were together now, because I'm a very different person. And what I noticed in my last partnership is I watched this man rise to step into his power more, to hold his presence more, to believe in himself more, because no woman, I suspect, not many at least, had ever told him he was worthy of that. We spend so much time tearing men down, and I'm so done with it. It's not okay. We need to own our shadows in this. We need to own the parts of us that get off on making men inferior to us, and we need to get over it, ladies. We need to start to step into the humility of who we really are as women. We are devotional beings. We are coded with devotion. But if we're interfering with his rise because we think we know better, or we're not willing to get out of our own way to surrender to him, to trust him, because it's terrifying, and it is, we've got our own work to do. As one of my teachers Jillian says, it's eros or ego. We can surrender to our ego and want to be in control, or we can surrender to our eros and let the devotion lead. And that is what my 13-week program for women, Devoted, is all about. It's starting to unravel these pieces in us. Subtle, usually, sometimes more overt, depends on where you're at in your journey. But for me, I've done a lot of this work, and I know I'm still going to be going deeper into this work as I hold this 13-week container for the women who are joining me. If you are anywhere in the world, you can join. It's all online. If you're in Brisbane, you can also join for some in-person immersions, 2 days in May. I'd really love to connect with you more, because I feel in the deepest part of my womb, in my bones, that this is the work that we as women need to be doing. So many women tell me they want to be in a relationship with a man, but they're not doing this work. They're too busy projecting shit on him. Ladies, this is not how you attract the man you want. This is not how you become worthy of that kind of a king. So if you're brave enough to own your own stuff, to work through your shadows, to step into the void with me, not knowing who you'll come out as on the other side, that is what Devoted is about. 13 weeks. I only offer it live once a year. I would love you to join me. We start on the 4th of April. Please comment below or send me a PM if you need the information. It's all available on my profile. Thank you for hearing me. I hope you felt me. Whew, there's a lot more on this. Talk to you soon.